taking away here, Finn is going to have to move into a little bit of an unknown territory.
Well, there the Gnar is banned. Great read. Gnar Mut not willing to face down. Gangplank was banned as well, so that's not available for him.
I would expect Excel to take that top laner here, because if they do that, they get the counter pick on mid, and that traditionally is why red side is so strong. Mid lane obviously has a big value. They actually blind pick Akali.
Wow. Okay, I need to take a look here at some of the stats. This will be the first time that Akali's being played by Nukeduck this season. It'll be his 5th champion. He's only played Ari, Lissandra, Talia, and Twisted Fate. What will be the answer from Niski? Remember that Nazir was banned away. Talia was banned
Maybe
away.
Lissandra. Lissandra is a champion that Niski has been playing a fair amount. She is not bad into Akali by any means, but he does go for the Twisted Fate. This is a, pick that can be fairly tricky in the 1v1, but Niski has shown that he's very good on this pick. It's one of his best champions, and I'm confident in him that he's going to be able to, play safely around the Akali, look for the roams and make those plays in side lanes where Akali has a little bit of a tricky time following.
24 professional games, 71% win ratio, and Finn's answer into the Gwen is going to be that Jax. Okay, both compositions, what do you make?
I like this a lot, Trevor. We have a top matchup where they're both going to be brawling it out, a mid matchup with two aggressive champions that want to make things happen in the early game, that want to snowball into the mid game. We have an aggressive bot lane, and we have two junglers that can look for ganks. So, for once, we have a comp, two comps, where there's so much potential. If I'm a jungler on either of these teams, I just look across the map, and I'm happy.
Level 2, he hasn't leveled up just yet. Pillar of Ice is available. Mickey's already flashed. He's locked behind the championship trophy. First blood, unforgiven on the Draken.
But worth noting that last game we saw a Trundle level 2 gank that essentially led to Rogue losing the entire game, and now, sure, we get the level 2 gank, sure it works to get the kill on the Draven, but now Makun is ready on the other side. He's looking for the play. He channels the Hex Flash, he goes over the wall. This is going to be a tricky one for Armut.
Heroic charge into the wall, and the kill was taken away. Not done yet. Patrick's underneath the tower, forced to flash. Ignite burning, 100 HP to go. He will survive for now, and Mickey makes his way up. Broxer, you talked exactly about it. Both compositions, lots of options. There's lots of aggression in Elyoya. There's no ways he goes for this again, does he?
But I really like what Makun is doing here. Look at the minimap. Makun based right away. He knows he needs to help his bot lane, so he goes for the top lane. Bases immediately moves down, but he's gonna be a little late. Elyoya doesn't even care that he's being spotted. He just walks into lane, shows his dominance, and actually Patrick has to base here. So while it was great that both junglers managed to find a play, we see Mad Lions here with the big advantage. They are losing so much on Excel's side in the bot lane. Elyoya even gets to go for the Grump here. Niski has big pressure on mid, which is a big part of why this can happen, so props for him for securing that. And now we're looking at Makun, who doesn't have flash.
Oh, he does it. Gold card, flash forward, chop, Frozen Domain is up. The King Kaiser himself, Zenith blades forward, and you are not forgiven. Broxer, would you say that Mad Lions struck first?
Oh, Trevor. I would say that if you're...
I'm so proud of that. Thank you for laughing. I really am happy.
If you're unforgiven, now the game is in their hands. They just need to find a way to get it rolling. They push out bot, and they now have options. Are they going to look for the deep vision bot?
I mean, Finn opted into that and lost.
That was very aggressive, Finn. That was a pretty
bad, pretty pushing, pretty difficult. Makun flashes for his life. Niski goes forward. The heroic charge by some time. Aqua Prison locks down Niski. Have Mad Lions gone too far? Stand aside as Unforgiven steps forward. Level 4. Woo, bounces back 1 for 1. But I think crucially, Patrick was the one that picked up the kill. Ebb and Flow. That's a flash forward into the Shield of Daybreak. Flash forward, not used just yet. Unforgiven keeps picking up those spinning axes. 2 kills, 2 assists for Kaiser, as Nukeduck has been able to back and recall. Look at that damage! Oh my word.
That bot lane, so strong, so many items, 56 CS to 20 on the success is only continuing on the bot side.
I just realized as well that Destiny Gate, giving all the information possible, gate channeled, Makun just locked in place. Niski picking that TF into the Akali. I think that was the first Destiny we've seen used. Manages to find the goal. Real old school thing is talking about that as Shen ultimate. So you want to see an advantage from the first play because of how big those cooldowns are. And it does allow 2 assists to be secured there by Nisqy.
We see the aggression here from Kaiser. Unfortunately, didn't manage to hand the kill over to Unforgiven. But obviously, still great scenario for Matt all around. Dragon is available. We see Excel slowly, but obviously secures the Herald for his team in a position where that should never be possible, being so far behind. Good move from him. Unforgiven though, just starts taking over that bot lane, chipping away that turret. And this is the point where we're gonna have to see Excel shining. And with that, what are these top laners doing, Trevor? What is going on?
I don't know. It's not over yet. Broxah, what is going on in this game? To Armut. And the Aqua Prism will go up. The culling is channeled. Destiny engaged. And now all of a sudden the damage comes out. Whirling Death. Unforgiven picks up another. Yoya gets the 8th. That is a 5,500 gold lead. All right, Nukeduck, what can you do? Shut down there as Markoon picks up that onto Kaiser. Nisqy drops as well. Alyoya's next to fall. And ladies and gentlemen, get your ham out because we're going ham this game.
We are starting to see a bad habit here from Mad Lions. This is the second time having the Herald, having 2 minutes to pop it. They're going to look for the play around Nisqy, and Nisqy has no flash available. The Poppy is going to be so strong in this scenario. Smacks him into the wall. Finn follows up. Markoon tanks.
Just easy. Gold card comes out. Does he get a reply? No, not enough tower damage yet. Just out of range in time. Look at the top lane though. Yoya's going to be able to make a reply. So I like that move from XL. Kaiser's got the solar flare available. Mickey and Patrick stepping away. By the way, Nukeduck now left alone to deal with an Eclipse. BF Sword grieves Draven with both Flash as well as Exhaust. And that Q from Mickey was gigantic. Yoya's not done yet. Zenith Blade goes forward. No tidal wave available. And the two of them just brute force that.
This is not working out too well for Mickey. We saw it on his Janna last weekend, I think it was. The Enchanters, he's getting caught a lot. He's dying a little much, but to his credit, it is a difficult position playing into the Draven Leona as an Enchanter being this far behind. All of a sudden, we see Unforgiven in the 1v2.
Nukeduck gets the kill. That's a big shutdown. That is a big shutdown. That trend you talked about, being a little over-aggressive, being a little eager, is now...
Twisted Fate while Finn stuck bottom, having no TP available. Finn is now working on the enemy red buff, looking for it, while the fight happens. Stop, Trevor.
Needlework is out. Nukeduck's done well, but the reply from Armut, the dash perfect execution! It's a 1-for-1. Oh, Armut landed so many needles to get that damage.
This would be a clean game like the one we saw just before, but this is turning into a literal fiesta at this point.
Broxah, this is the happiest of happy games that I have seen, and we've been talking a lot about both teams as the Whirling Death comes up. Mickey, no! You are not able to fight, but the turnaround, XL managing to get one back. That's another down onto Unforgiven. Yoya stepping forward, lead backwards away. Solar Flare was used perfectly. Nukeduck arrives to the fray. Finn is already down. 2 members of XL finished, another to fall. 2 for 2. And I'm going to finish this thought.
That's for sure. Once again, we see Mickey. He seems hungry. He enjoys his sashimi because once again, he gets cut into pieces by Draven's axe. Unforgiven, out of position, in a little bit of an aggressive spot. Impossible for his team to peel for him in that scenario. I believe he had no summons available, so he simply couldn't get out. Once he's taken down, well, things get a bit tricky, because as we know, the entire advantage is on the Draven. Akali ports in, they secure the kill, and once again, it's like, you know, slowly building up for that Exodia. Now we see it again, he goes for the 8th death, secures it in just a moment, actually flashes out. No, Nisqy comes in, get that death, boom, taken down, 1 step closer to the 10 deaths.
Broxah, you are so optimistic. Nukeduck joins the fray. He's now looking for a kill into Nisqy. Unforgiven. Is it chase Markoon out? Markoon's going to be able to use that steadfast presence, but does get taken down.
And unfortunately, while Mickey really wants to die some more this game, he manages to take his teammate down with him. Not ideal for XL. We see Mad Lions getting so much value from the Herald here as well. They're grouping, looking for the tier 2.
But there is really for both sides. But I want to highlight that gold lead hasn't ballooned, and both teams have slowed down their play. Nukeduck now fancying himself a shot, challenging inside that hallowed mist, dashing forward, teleport being used. Is there enough burst? Below 300, 150!
Patrick finishing the IE and getting his third. The lead on this Draven is absolutely ridiculous, but both teams do have pretty decent scaling. We see them looking for the play on Macoon, but they're going very deep into the enemy jungle.
Don't chase too far, don't chase too far, don't chase too far, or chase too far! Chase too far! XL trying to turn around. No damage from the culling. That literally did nothing. Admittedly, a lot of people sidestepped. Is there a re-engage opportunity? Nukeduck stepping forward. Finn has got the teleport. Their mandate was Imperial. And Armor will pop his golden trinket. Finn, however, is about to make it to the tower. Gold card.
Here we go, that's step number 8 secured.
Number 8 on the cards. 2 away from the power spike. Thank you for Jax. I don't think we can hear it. Yes! That was just for me. That was literally just for me. Thank you.
That is amazing.
While Finn's in the bottom lane, the rest of Mad Lions starting the Baron. Teleport coming in. Mickey's down for another 15 seconds. Marcoon is low. Has flash available to him. Kaiser goes forward. Nukeduck is chunked out. No ultimate from Unforgiven. Follow Unforgiven. Finn is locked in place. Leaps over to a ward. Flash forward from Alyoya. Chomped, snipped, cut. No needles just yet. He escapes. Finn escapes. Now, Mad Lions, do they go back to Baron?
Finn tries to be the raid boss, goes in for the 1v5, and while being a big Jax, not quite enough at the level where he can do that yet. As a result, Excel, unfortunately for them, has to give up the Baron. And Mad Lions, while playing really sloppy macro this game, does get the objective for themselves. Excel on the other side gets the Dragon.
I mean, second Dragon apiece is now 6k, 5k gold lead. With the ability to push those side lanes, this now spreads the advantage. Please look at that. Full build at 32 minutes. He cannot get any stronger, theoretically.
There it is, Trevor. There it is, the moment we've been waiting for. The death number 9. We are so close.
Oh, man. Now 9-0, 9 and 3. Mickey's KDA is wrecked. I loved seeing from Armored a few moments ago.
That's sort of turret before it falls off.
Taking a look at XP, pretty much even. Jungles are about on par. I think Unforgiven, obviously 2 levels up, is one of the biggest. Is XL going to jump onto Armored? That's immune. That's immune. Pillar of Ice comes forward. It's Mickey. That's dead. 10. Now XL need to survive long enough. Patrick's firing out the culling, but it's only going into the minions. 2 members are down. Nobody from Mad Lions is finished. Now Broxer, they need Mickey to respawn to use this power spike. And it looks like Mad Lions are going to push forward. No more Baron buff, but they don't need it.
I am so excited right now. What Mickey is doing here is beautiful. Few players have the talent to achieve 10 deaths in a professional team. But he did it. He managed to do it. And soon, they just need him to spawn so he can carry his team from here.
There's no ways you're that prophetic, Broxer. Finn stepping all the way forward. Kaiser gets jumped on. He looks for Nukeduck. Finn is down. Patrick flashes for his life. Here comes Mickey. Can he save the Nexus? The Nexus is being focused. A couple more shots. Armored finds the kill.
Against
It's
the wall.
not enough. It's not enough. Mad Lions take down XL. The 10 death power spike will not turn